Hello, it's Dominique. Today I want to share with you a project I just finished. I used, this is a mini, I'll show you later, antique library paper pack from Wild Rose Studio. So those are ordered online last year, and when I got them I was not very happy because they are just paper. This is the cover, but still they're just paper, and I need my pages to be sturdy, so I really need to use cardstock. So I was not happy, so I said, okay, I'm gonna make something with chipboard, like the pages would be mounted on lightweight chipboard, which I did. So, and then I used some heavyweight cardstock from Paper Studio. It's really thick cardstock to make all the flaps and everything. So it ended up being good, but I worked a lot just matting everything. And also I used some paper loose sheets like from Joann's, the open cardstock, the ones they have, the basil cardstock is really thick, so I used a lot of that too. So also I want to show you a little something. I was out of magnets, and I bought some magnets from Home Hardware, Home Depot. Look at those little magnets, how small, tiny. You can see my finger next to it, how small it is. So what I do, just to show you, so I have another one here, I have this one here, and if you look, you'll see that like this is 2 layers of the heavyweight cardstock from Paper Studio, and I'll be like ½ an inch from it. I don't know if you can see, and then it'll catch. Did you see that? I didn't even go close to it. It caught like ½ an inch away from it, and this is 2 layers of heavyweight cardstock. So these are tiny and they are so powerful. And they say on the item you checked on HomeDepot.com that they are surprisingly or amazingly powerful for their size, and it is absolutely true. I'm going to write a review on that. So you found those, they're the 1/32 of an inch thick, and they're 1/8 of an inch diameter. So those are the ones, and they come. I bought those. I got 150 for about $10. I used to buy the magnetic snaps from Joann, which they don't have the packages of 20 or 10 pairs. I don't know why. I couldn't find them on their website anymore. So I said I have to find some magnets because I need to use magnets. And those are the ones that I found. I really wanted the thin ones. I think they're the same thickness as the packages of 20 magnetic snaps from Joann, but so tiny and just as powerful, pretty much just as powerful. Maybe not as much, but close. So anyways, that's what I've used. And so this is what it is. So this is a chipboard cover album that I made, and it's got the rings, as you can see, the rings from Tim Holtz, which I cannot find online anywhere. I think I found one. It was on Amazon, but they were so expensive. I said, okay, I'm not going to do that, because I had another projects I wanted to make with those rings, so it's going to be something else. But it's okay, because I was not too keen about that, but it ended up really being really nice. So this is the cover. I got a little bouquet here, little flower. This flower was kind of ivory, but just plain, little white, a little bit too white for the papers that I was using. So I distressed them with the tea-dye distress ink from Tim Holtz. And these are little chipboard pieces that I got from the chipboard card or sheet of, I think it is travelers memories, whatever. Anyways, not sure about that. So I use those, and this one here, La Vie in French, Trésor in French, little hidden treasure. So I just hidden behind this little leaf. So this I mounted a piece of chipboard covered with paper, the paper from the paper collection, my little picot, and a little bird here that I put there, and I put stickles because I had the exact same pink as the paper here, so I decided to put stickles. It's kind of like library books on a shelf. And I bought these little buttons from Joann. They were on sale 50% off this week, so I got a whole bunch. And they are the perfect size, the perfect color that really fits the paper collection. Also, I used the Tim Holtz handle here for the closure and some ribbon from, I don't know, Joann maybe. And here again, my spine, always my same fabric. I love it. I'm not using anything else unless it's really like girly, then I'd use something else. But as soon as it's vintage or adult, this is what I use. And this is the back. And I used some ribbon here that I got, I think, at Joann. And this is this was in my stash. This is leftover from my fabric store I used to have like 20 years ago. And I used a lot of pearls all over the place. So I'm gonna open it. So it goes like this. Of course, the binder like this, it's always catching in this little closure here. So anyways, so the first page here, the cover, the inside cover, I made a file again, like I always make. Made a little belly band here and two little tags. So these are from the paper collection. So I used again the cardstock, the ivory cardstock, to mat everything. So they go in here. Next page, page 1. So here you have an envelope closure. I put a belly band here, and I punched a couple little flowers here with the different paper that I use in the album. And I didn't put any stopper here. Maybe I'll do, but I'll see. So it opens like this. So here you have a belly band, again little flowers, and I put some tiny pearls here. And you have 2 sheets, like this is the one, and this one here you have a belly band and also a tuck spot here. So it just closes like this. I really like making those envelopes because with the envelope closure, because then you open them, and then I went to a craft fair last Thursday, and I was opening because I was showing some albums. People were all around my table, and when I opened those, they said, "Oh, wow," because they were not expecting that to be opening. I think that it's much better to have like the flap opening than just a pocket, because it's too deep and you kind of get things, you lose them in the bottom. So I like to open it and then have pages like that. And also here I use, like I told you at the beginning, I use some lightweight chipboard to make the pages. I didn't want to use the cardstock because I thought it wouldn't be sturdy enough. So it turns like this. So as you can see, this is a 2-ring of Tim Holtz. If anybody can tell me where they find them now, because I think they're out. Joann doesn't have them. Joann.com either. Hobby Lobby, hobbylobby.com don't have them. And Tim Holtz, even on timholtz.com, whatever, his site, he doesn't have them anymore. So I think that maybe they don't use them anymore. They don't make them anymore. So page 2 here. So here I used, I don't know if you watched the last video, a quick video with like 3.5 minutes that I made, talking about reusing your negative from the cardstock tags and pockets sheets. This is from Come Away With Me. So I've used this one here and this one here. This is the one here, the stencil here. So you have the little, this is the tag here, the envelope. So reusing those is absolutely wonderful. So I made this tiny little envelope, and I made a little tag that goes in it here. And this is a double stacked flower that I crocheted. I love making those. If anyone wants to have any, just write to me. I can send you some because I really love them. I can just charge you the shipping, and I like making them like crazy. Like I sit in my chair in the living room, and then I watch TV and I crochet flowers one after the other, and they go two. So if you want some, I'll send you some. So this is magnetized. Again, my tiny little magnets that I've used. As you can see, it's really good. So it goes like this. So this is a belly band. It opens like this. You have a photo mat here, and then 2 more here. And here I put more of the little flowers that I've punched with a tiny little punch of flowers. You have those, I think they're fiskars. Yeah, they are fiskars. And here I'm going to put a little pearl right here. I made a lollipop tag here I matted on each side. And then this is just tiny photos, whatever. So this is fun. Goes like this, and then like this. Page 3. So again here I used this pattern here, and I made this cute little envelope, which I put some ribbon here, and I put a series of pearls, like I have the white pearls, and these little antique pink, same color as the paper collection, was perfect, so I put a couple there, just a little series of pearls. And here, because those were falling, because when you make this envelope, because it has little pieces that glues underneath on each side, it's kind of loose, so either you put a chipboard tag or something like that, or otherwise if you make just tags like this with cardstock, you have to have something to hold them together and then attach to the envelope. So here I made a double pocket page, so you have this side here that goes all the way to here, and this side here that goes all the way in up to here. So I like making this. It's very easy to make if you make it right. Sometimes I don't make them right, so I have a lot of problems trying to fix them. But I like making, at my age, I'm like 56, almost 57, I like making complicated things like that, because it makes my brain work more, and like problem solving and thinking and engineering, so that's a good thing to do. So even if you're like 60, 65, I strongly suggest that you get into some kind of project like that and then learn with your mistakes, and then correct them and try to find a solution. So that's very good for your brain. So this opens like this. You have corner pockets here, corner bands here. This is a little pocket. I didn't put any pearls here because it would be too thick, and I don't think it would, well, it would still be okay, but I didn't want to put too many. This opens for photo mat here, and you have a pocket here, and then this opens like this, and you have corner bands here again, and then here you can put just like one photo here, or you can journal here. So that's a cute page. Page 4. So here I made two little pockets pages. So I have this tiny little tag here, and I just had fun making these as well. I didn't mat them because they were too tiny, so I said okay, you don't have to be all matted with pattern paper. So this is the one, and then this one here as well. So pocket here. So these are swing tabs, and here I use the swing tabs. You buy the box like $9.99 at Hobby Lobby, but you get a coupon for 50%, or you wait until they're on sale and then you pay like $5 for them. And you have all this kinds, like 6 different metals, and this is the pink, like the brass whatever, and it was perfect for the paper collection as well. So I used all the pinky brass metal. So 2 little photo mats here. Here you have a pocket, and here I have, this was a good problem solving problem that I had, because I forgot to put, I had designed the page so that I would have 2 little flaps with the swing tab, but then the paper that I had used here was too short, so I said okay, I'm gonna put a little band here and kind of make a pocket and everything. So I've glued all of that, and then I said, oh no, I forgot to put my swing tabs. So I had a hard time doing this one. I didn't want to tear everything like by going underneath. So what I did, and I suggest if it happens to you, you could always cut the little legs, or the little legs that you have behind those mini brads, and make them with your kind of a tool for jewelry. You can cut metal. That's what I use all the time. So just make them smaller, but not too small. And I suggest that you kind of cut an angle at the tip so that it's easy to get into the hole there. And it's easier to fold if it's shorter, because when they're this long, I had a really hard time getting into that. But I didn't break anything. I was pretty proud of myself. So that was a good problem solving that I did on this project. Here, little Betty band, really tiny. And here again we have this page that goes here with the big tab, goes all the way in. And this one goes all the way in here. This one here, I had a problem. I didn't do that right here, but I solved the problem. So I'm pretty happy about myself, pretty proud of myself for the problem solving part of this, the scrapbooking. So page 5 here, so I used a little envelope. This is the one right here that I cut, and I made this cute little envelope. I put some pearls again, and I made a cute tag again that I cut from here. This one here, I made it a little shorter. No, this one here, yeah, a little shorter. Kind of didn't have to be shorter, but anyways. And then behind all of this, there's a belly band here. So again, this is magnetized with my tiny little magnets. So you have a photo mat here, put a pocket here with little flowers, and then photo mat here again, photo mat here, and here you have a pocket, photo mat here, and a pocket here, and then this is a belly band, and it doesn't have to be a stopper here because everything stops here. So you can see all the papers right here that I've used from the open stock from Joanne. So that was a good, it matched quite a bit. I said the brown and then the kind of old, even if it's darker, I think it fits really the old pink. And here I put a little piece of twine. So that's the one. And then last page here. So here I made a swing tab. Opens like this. Here you have a belly band. This is photo mat. Turn like this. Here you have a pocket. And I put up, it's not a pocket, it's a tuck place because you can go wider. So I just made this one just to show that it's a tuck place, and I made sure that my tag or photo mat went past these so that people can see that it's not just a pocket. And I made a little waterfall like this and like this. And here you have 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets for lots of photos. There he goes. And then the back cover page. So I had at Joanne I bought some envelopes that I needed for a project, the brown envelopes. They're in the $1.99, $1.99 bins, and they had cards that came with them. Had 12 cards and 12 envelopes for $1.99, and I think I used a coupon on that. So for like $1, it's like 4 cents each. So I use a lot of the envelopes, but then I said, well, the cards is written love here, but I can mat them with whatever I want, and I really like the brown ones here. So I thought that I could use them making this page here. So I made 3 belly bands to hold the 3 cards. So they're hanging here, here, and here. And here, as you can see, for the last one here, there's a little tuck band here so that you can tuck them here so they all stay in there. So I thought it was pretty neat. So you can put photos like 1, 2, 3, maybe some journaling in the back. So this is second time that I do this page, this design page, and I really like it. And now that I have the cards, I'm gonna make it everywhere. Every album that I make, I'm gonna have one. So that's what it is. So I thought it was cute, and because I cannot find any more the Tim Holtz binder rings, 2 binder rings, I have to figure out another way to make my pages, because I have another paper collection with the fall theme, and then other paper, like thin paper. So I will have to find a way to use them some way to make an album. So I hope you liked it. If you liked it, you can click on thumbs up. And if you haven't done so in the past, you can right now, you can click on subscribe to subscribe to my channel. I would really like to see more subscribers because I don't have that many. But anyways, and if you want to check also my Facebook page, Scrapbooking Freak. But pretty much every video that I put on YouTube, I just make a copy and put in Scrapbooking Freaks. But sometimes I have other things like pictures or little messages you can find there if you want to follow my page. So we'll see you soon. Until then, bye bye.